Hello everybody, let's call this item Twitter Twee, as in three. I've removed the Twitter from my blog, and not because I dislike it or because people complained or kvetched or whined about it, although some did, but because ever since we put it on there because we were trying to increase traffic to the website, to the blog, and in fact exactly the opposite has happened. We've had smaller traffic. Now that may be a coincidence, I don't know. But we also had a technical problem. I had several friends call and say, by the way, I can't access your blog all of a sudden. So even though there's no logical or reasonable explanation for this, Cyberland is a peculiar place and it is far from perfect. We have come to expect so rapidly in the last few years that this technology is perfect and sound. It generally is. It often is. But as you know, it often isn't. Computers crash and things happen, and things that are peculiar and inexplicable happen, as they do everywhere in life, and including in this strange technology. So the Twitter is gone. Okay? But that reminds me of two bird stories. I did tell you about the little junco, or whatever he or she is, who keeps tapping on my bedroom window. Maybe that bird has noticed what a beautiful bed I have and wants to rest. I don't know. But I haven't mentioned, because I could, and the reason I haven't mentioned is because I can't get the right photo I want of the return of the great giant nesting cranes at the Stanley Park tennis courts. If you have not seen these birds, you really must dash over there, even in the rain, and bring your camera, your video camera, or your digital or whatever, because they are magnificent. They have this huge, giant wingspan, and they're quite balletic in their movements. They're quite gorgeous. And, of course, they're a pain in the butt for us tennis players because they poop all over the place indiscriminately. I think it's indiscriminately. At least they sort of just let fly when they want to, so to speak. So there are several courts that are covered with white guano and feathers, and we try to not play on those courts at our obvious risk. But if you haven't seen these cranes, you owe it to yourself to go down and crane yourself to see them, because they're quite beautiful. And there's got to be about 50 of them right now. I didn't realize they'd show up so early, but they're busy nesting and producing babies like crazy. So give yourself a little treat and take a break from the day. Go down to Stanley Park. The tennis courts are right near the beach, or right at the foot of Nelson. And all you have to do is look up or just listen, and you'll hear them making a tremendous, joyful noise. Okay? End of Twitter, beginning of tweet, tweet, tweet birds. Cheers.